Long ago, in a land not so different from our own, lived a man named Salem. By all accounts, Salem was the picture of success. He had a flourishing business that many envied, a grand home that could house 12 families, and health that doctors praised. He had everything a person could dream of, yet a persistent emptiness echoed in his chest. It felt like a crucial piece was missing from the puzzle of his life, leaving the picture incomplete. He often heard tales of a wise man, a sage who lived in solitude atop a towering, cloud-kissed mountain. People from far and wide sought him out, hoping to learn the secret to true happiness. Driven by his own quiet desperation, Salem decided he would be one of them. He left his business, his home, and all his comforts behind and set off on a journey to find this mysterious sage. The journey was long and arduous. For weeks, he trekked through rugged landscapes, his feet aching and his body weary. With every step, a single question replayed in his mind. Why? Why, despite everything I own, do I feel no contentment? What am I missing? This question became the rhythm of his journey, the beat of his heart pushing him forward toward the mountain peak. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Salem reached the summit. There, he found a humble hut, and in front of it, the wise man gently watering a patch of wild flowers. His presence was calm, his movements deliberate. Salem approached, his breath still heavy from the climb. "Wise one," he began, "I have traveled far, searching for the secret that brings peace to the heart. I have chased wealth, I have achieved status, and I have traveled the world. But my soul has found no rest." The wise man turned, his eyes holding a gentle, knowing light. He smiled warmly and handed Salem a small spoon. In the spoon, there were exactly 2 drops of oil. "I will answer you," the wise man said, "but first, I have a task for you. Take this spoon and walk through the garden behind my home. Explore every corner, but you must return without spilling a single drop of oil." Salem accepted the challenge. He took the spoon and began his walk, his eyes glued to the 2 shimmering drops of oil. He walked with extreme caution, his steps measured, his breath controlled. His entire being was focused on one single mission, keeping the oil steady. An hour passed in this state of intense concentration. When he finally returned to the wise man, the spoon was just as he had received it, with both drops of oil intact. The wise man looked at him and asked, "Tell me, my friend, what did you see? Did you notice the fresh waterfalls cascading down the rocks? Did you smell the rare orchid flowers that bloom only in this high altitude? Did you admire the intricate paintings on the garden walls?" Salem looked down, a feeling of embarrassment washing over him. "No, my master," he replied softly. "I saw nothing. My only concern was not spilling the oil." He had been so focused on the task that the entire world around him had vanished. The wise man nodded, his smile unwavering. "Go again," he instructed. "Walk through the garden once more. But this time, I want you to truly enjoy the beauty around you. See everything, smell everything, feel everything. But still, you must return with the oil. Salem, determined to succeed this time, set off again. He consciously lifted his gaze from the spoon and allowed his senses to awaken. He was stunned. The garden was a paradise he had completely missed. He marveled at the vibrant colors of the flowers, listened to the symphony of birdsong, and felt the cool mist from the waterfalls on his skin. He admired the artistry of the paintings and the clever design of the entire place. He was completely captivated. But when he finally returned to the wise man, his heart sank. The spoon in his hand was completely empty. The oil was gone. The wise man saw the look on Salem's face and spoke gently. Salem, this is life. The 2 drops of oil represent your responsibilities, your work, your duties. The garden represents all the blessings God has given us, the beauty of the world, the joy in every moment. The person who focuses only on the oil lives in constant anxiety and misses all the beauty. And the person who focuses only on the garden becomes careless, loses sight of their duties, and ultimately fails. True happiness, my friend, is learning to walk through the garden to see all its beauty while still keeping the spoon steady in your hand. It is the balance between responsibility and joy. Salem felt as though a great weight had been lifted. He bowed deeply, thanked the wise man for his profound lesson, and began his journey home. As he walked down the mountain, his perspective already shifting, he came across a poor man sitting peacefully beneath a large tree. The man's clothes were torn, and he owned nothing but what he wore, yet his face radiated a deep sense of peace and serenity that Salem had never seen before. Astonished, Salem approached him. "Forgive my intrusion," he said. "But how can you appear so calm and content when you possess nothing in this world?" The poor man smiled, a genuine, untroubled smile. "My brother," he said, "I may own nothing you can see, but I possess 3 golden keys that I carry in my heart. The first is the key of yesterday. I have thrown it into the deep sea, so I never grieve over what has passed and cannot be changed. The second is the key of tomorrow. I have placed it in the hands of the Creator, so I do not live in fear of what is to come. And the third is the key of today. I keep it safely in my heart, and with it I unlock every moment, living it fully, as if it were my very last." Salem stood speechless. The wise man had shown him the path, and this humble stranger had given him the keys to walk it. He continued his journey home, but he was no longer the same man who had left weeks ago. When he arrived, he didn't change his furniture or seek to increase his wealth. He didn't need to. Instead, he changed the lens through which he saw his world. He learned to manage his business with diligence, keeping the oil in his spoon while also taking time to appreciate his family, his health, and the simple beauty of a sunrise. He started living with the 3 golden keys in his heart, leaving the past behind, trusting the future, and cherishing the present. Salem finally understood. The great secret people search for isn't found by reaching some distant destination or acquiring something new. It's discovered by tasting the sweetness of what already exists. Happiness is not a place you arrive at. It's a way of traveling. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that inspires.